Today was day 4. It kind of came on the heels of a more difficult day, and I've spent a lot of time today trying to go through some like positive self-talk and remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing, because old habits die hard, and I am trying to kick a really old habit. And not just a habit, but I think I've been using food as like a primary coping mechanism for pretty much my entire life. And so I have failed so many times. I've tried to improve my lifestyle in this way and lose weight and get healthier, just simply because I struggle to find other like healthy means of coping. And this time I want to do things a little bit differently, but it's kind of interesting. I think that because I've used food and sugar mostly to cope with like stress and disappointment and like boredom or like being overstimulated, you name it. Because I've used food to combat all of those negative emotions, that now when I experience those emotions, that's my primary thing that I want to do, is like eat to kind of like rectify the emotion inside, when really I have to now figure out how to manage those emotions in a more healthy way. But what that means is that all of my emotions are kind of at the same time my body's releasing weight, I am also releasing emotional baggage, because I have carried a lot of things for so long that I haven't really dealt with in a healthy way. I've just buried them with food. So I've noticed all of my emotions are really close to the surface. Today I watched the live action Beauty and the Beast and totally cried like a baby when all the animate objects became inanimate again, and like the spell didn't work and they were all in despair. And I know the plot of the story, I've seen the movie like 3,000 times, but for some reason I was like, which just tells you where my emotional state is at. And I think that's what you're gonna continue to see, that as my body gets healthier, so does my emotional health. Because I really do believe in a really big like mind-body connection. And if I'm gonna release, right? I'm gonna release toxins, I'm gonna detox, I'm gonna release this like addiction that I have. I am also going to have a lot of emotional release. And all of my friends will tell you I'm kind of like a tightly wound person. I keep my personal emotions pretty close to the cuff. So this will probably be a bit of a new experience for me, but I have been carrying some emotions today a little bit closer to the surface. I was successful today. I did have a Tootsie Roll. Honestly, I picked it up and it was in my mouth before I thought of it. And it's because I've become accustomed to just like mindlessly eating, and now I'm recording everything that I'm putting in my mouth, just to become more conscious of like what I'm eating and why I'm eating it. And that's helped a whole bunch, just realizing like the amount of calories I was consuming was just outrageous, considering what I've been doing for like exercise and things like that. So that is the next step. Hopefully tomorrow and the next day I will be feeling less like in detox mode, and kind of in like withdrawal, less in withdrawal. And so I'll be wanting to look at an exercise regime, which I am not looking forward to. I legitimately hate exercise, which is really stupid to say, but I do. So wish me luck. I will let you know how day 5 goes tomorrow. I'm kind of rounding out the second half of the week. I'm really excited for my upcoming weigh-in on Tuesday. It feels like it's coming anytime, but I'm excited to see kind of what all of this work and effort and like stress kind of is going to lead to. But I'll keep you updated. Thanks a bunch. Bye.